Going on, everybody? ShootAndThrill here, and today we have my favorite, the Knuckleball free kick tutorial. There are 3 very important steps you must accomplish and do right consistently in order to do this free kick correctly and consistently. Before we get started with those 3 things, we'll start with the most basic of all free kicks, the run-up. Run-ups are typically personal preference. However, for the knuckleball free kick, it is actually important to make sure you do it correctly. What I usually do in order to ensure that I do the 3 most important things, which are strike it with the right part of your foot, strike it with the right part of the ball, and follow through correctly. I must have the right angle of run-up. So if my target is the camera, I take 4 or 5 steps back, depending on whatever you like, and then 1 and about a half step to the left. This ensures that when I do run up and plant my foot, I am able to strike the ball with the right part of my foot as well as the right part of the ball. Now that we've got the run up down, we will go on to what part of your foot you would like to strike the ball with. So that is the part of the foot that you absolutely need to make sure you strike it with it. It's more of the instep, and you want to hit that part of your foot with this part of the ball. So that is the part of the ball you would like to strike with your foot. So right now I'll show a couple of slow-mo clips of those 2 points of contact meeting. So I hope this gives you a better idea of what the contact of your foot and the ball looks like. So now we're going to go to the most important part of the knuckleball free kick, which is the follow through. If you don't get this right, then you most likely will not be able to knuckle the ball. So I'll show a slow-mo clip of the follow through, and then I will go into detail. On this, notice how my follow through is slightly up and slightly to the left. Watch it one more time from another angle. Contact slightly up and slightly to the left. So that is the follow through. As you can see, whenever I do come through the ball, I come slightly up and slightly to the left. Now, the reason why I do this is because if I do not come slightly up, the ball will have backspin. If I do not come slightly to the left, the ball will curve. So, if I come slightly to the left, it knocks all spin off the ball. So, I'm going to show a slow-mo clip of how there is no spin on that ball when I hit it, or very, very little. You're pretty much never going to have no spin on the ball. However, there will always be just a slight bit of spin. So, here's a couple slow-mo clips to see that better. Notice how on this shot there's very little spin, just slightly up, but very little. Now, as you see, whenever that ball comes off my foot and starts to travel towards the goal, it's very, very little spin on the ball. This is what is going to create that knuckle effect. So, you won't be able to get this spin, however, if you do not ensure that you follow through slightly up and slightly to the left. Just for stressing of importance, follow through up and to the left slightly. Even though I finish on my foot, that's fine. So there's one more thing I'd like to talk about. This is, in my opinion, one of the most useful free kicks if you can be accurate with it, because it moves unpredictably, it's powerful, and it's very difficult for the goalkeeper to save. If you can have an unpredictable ball, the goalie is going to have much more trouble saving this. And since it's powerful, that are 2 very horrible things a goalkeeper does not want to see. They do not want to see that powerful shot and that unpredictable shot. If you can combine those two things with this shot, you are going to be a set piece master. So I hope everybody enjoyed this free kick tutorial. Be sure to subscribe, be sure to leave a like, and don't forget, always comment below if you have questions. Thank you for watching. Here's some examples.